this rite of passage. 50 South Seneca senior classes have graduated here before you. And even before that, about 30 other classes graduated on these grounds in Ovid. None of them have experienced spring like you just did. Even knowing all the things you lost out on at the end, I hope you know that you've made a large, unforgettable mark of a legacy at this school. You are the class of 2020, and you can be guaranteed that history will remember you. One thing you share with all those other classes is that you will always have a home at this school. We won't stop watching your progress and sharing in your triumphs or your troubles. We've made an investment in helping you get to this moment, and I hope you know we will never stop rooting for your success. It is with much pleasure and pride that I welcome you this afternoon to the commencement exercises for the South Seneca High School graduating class of 2020. It is my pleasure now to welcome Haley Bentley to the stage.
Okay. Good morning. I would like to start off by congratulating South Seneca's class of 2020 graduates. It's been a very unique senior year to say the least, and most of you are probably ready to leave. But before you go, I want to look upon the future. Do you ever ask yourself how your life is going to look 10 years from now? Do you stress and tell yourself what to expect? I'm here to tell you to stop stressing. Yes, setting goals and having a vision is great, and it's good to know exactly what you want. But it's also okay to not have a clue. It's okay to just send it and work your way up from there. You'll figure it out and everything will be all right. If 2020 has shown us anything, it's that life throws curveballs and you never know what the future holds. But you have to live your life and you have to take chances because amazing things can come of it. Your future, although unsure, is heavily influenced by your choices and actions. Everything has an effect or consequence, so remember to tread lightly at first and always know what you're getting into. I believe in going for it and following your arrow wherever it points, but it's important to do what's best for you. With everything that's been going on, some may say the future looks unsure, but I say we make it look bright. When we move on and create lives for ourselves, we go big and show the world that nothing, not even a global pandemic, can hold us back. Later on, we'll look back and we'll remember the times we had together, and we'll cherish them even more because they were cut short. We will remember our homecomings, sports games, our proms, and even quarantine. We will miss our friends and our teachers, and although many of those things were taken away, we prevail and we continue pushing forward. Even through online classes, we finished out and we stand here today graduating after all those years of hard work. We can finally say we did it. Be proud of yourselves and your future plans and never give up on yourself. If you change your mind, then so be it. Just remember to give your all in everything you do. Hard work and diligence will go a long way in life and will always give an output, even if not right away. But we are the next generation and our community and country is counting on us. So we need to mend society and spread love and positivity because it's important to take care of each other as well. Graduating means new responsibilities, new adventures, and all sorts of new experiences. So take advantage of them and make the most out of everything you do. Your future is up to you. So now it's time to get motivated, execute every move you make, and have no regrets. Just learn from your mistakes. One of the most important things to remember throughout your life is that relationships you surround yourself with will matter the most because they are the people who change you and your life. Without relationships, life has no meaning, so meet new people and make new friends. Having people to turn to is also important. So if you're in need, don't be afraid to reach out. We're in this together. It's no secret that the future holds hard times, but this class is no stranger to that. So I have faith that when the hard times come, you will conquer them and you will pull through stronger than ever. I'm so proud of all of you and to be graduating alongside of you. I wish you all luck in your futures. We are history and we stand strong. We are the class of 2020.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood. I'm not gonna bore you all with the rest of that. You all know the poem. We all studied it at one point in school. Glad that's behind us. And I know, quoting Robert Frost at the beginning of a graduation speech is pretty cliche. But I think we could all use a little cliche. Everyone knows a good cliche. It's routine. It's expected. As expected as a normal graduation ceremony. Before I go any further, I want to thank all of our friends who we have grown up with and shaped who we are. I want to thank our families who took this path with us from the very beginning. We did this. I want to thank the staff more behind the scenes, maintenance, food services, CTS, guidance, district, administration, and transportation, for making sure our experience in this school ran as smoothly as possible. And I want to thank our teachers and mentors who pushed us as far as we could go academically. We all made it here today to celebrate the biggest milestone of these students' lives so far. A milestone that almost didn't happen. These students have faced so many setbacks this year. And I'm not just talking about the elephant in the room. If you asked any one of us way back in September what this year would bring, we would have said parties, celebrations, prom, sports, a musical. None of us would have guessed what would really happen. Missed opportunities, rejections, personal adversities. Choices. Sometimes right, sometimes wrong, but mostly anywhere in between, and never easy. 9 times out of 10, there are two sides to a choice. Like the cliche, two roads diverging. There are two choices. You can take the cliche, do what's expected, what's comfortable. Try out for the team, go to the party, ask that cute one out. Take the cliche, because you only get that chance once. The other option is the proverbial road less traveled. Take the path not as many people walk down. You've done track all of high school, but aren't feeling it this year? You don't have to. You have a high school musical style dilemma, music or sports? Do what makes you happy, not what's expected. There is so much potential in the choices we make. The cliche is accepted and assured. The road less traveled is a new possibility. And here's the secret. Either choice works. That's the thing with choices. No matter what choice you make, it's the one you're stuck with, so it has to work. Best-selling author Clint McElroy gave the most relevant advice on making choices. What brings me joy is life. I think you can find joy anywhere in life. I think it's a conscious choice. I think you choose joy in life. And no matter how bad things are, no matter how crummy, no matter how dark, no matter how many times some guy named Eastman gives you another imperative set, I am paraphrasing here, of course, you find joy. I found joy, honest to God, getting to know all of you. I found joy doing theater with you, watching your games, doing homework with you. I haven't enjoyed, all my history classes. But whatever I do, I find joy in it. I don't always do things right. I don't always do things smart. And I don't always say what I should. But I find joy in everything I do. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. It's looking back on the joy you had, and the joy you found, and the joy you gave other people. Every day, from here forward, you will all be faced with a choice. Take the expected path and go with what you know. Take the road less traveled and go for the leap of faith. Neither of them are necessarily wrong. Neither of them are necessarily right. Because the only right choice is to choose joy. Do what makes you happy always. Even if it's the tackiest, lamest thing you can imagine. Do what makes you happy. Once again, I'd like to thank families, friends, teachers, and staff for helping us make all the choices that got us where we stand now. I'd like to thank all of you here for the joy you have given me and for the joy you have given others. Graduating class of 2020, choose joy always, and that will make all the difference. Thank you.
Everyone, I'd like to call up Clay Pollock, Cami DeMarco, and Jackson Faulkner for our yearbook dedication.
The class of 2020 would like to dedicate the 2020 South Seneca High School yearbook to Tara Stagg for her caring, helpfulness, and dedication to their class and South Seneca community. Tara graduated from Trumansburg High School. From there, she went on to Finger Lakes Community College, where she graduated with a liberal arts degree.
Next, she went on to Elmira College, where she majored in early childhood and reading. Tara has been a valuable member of the South Seneca School District for 7 years. She started at South Seneca as the 186-day substitute in the elementary building and is currently the middle school reading teacher. Tara is married to Matt Stagg and has 2 children, Taylor and Trent. In her spare time, she loves to spend time with her family, hiking, and going to Florida. Thank you, Tara, for all your hard work and devotion to South Seneca Central School District. Where is she? Oh.
Oh, okay. I just want to say thank you to all of you, and I'm truly going to miss every single one of you. Okay, I can't say anymore.
I'd like to call up Mrs. Patty Parsons.
Good morning. Grandma Moses once said, "Life is what we make it. Always has been, always will be." Considering the senior year that the class of 2020 has had, these words still ring true. I'm standing before you today not to remind you of all of the missed opportunities of your senior year, but as a reminder of your role in it. Sure, we can all feel bad about the traditional senior rituals that were disrupted this year. But don't let missing out on activities define who you are as a person. You still have your whole life in front of you. You'll have opportunities that will open up when you least expect them to. Sometimes there will be circumstances that will cause you to miss out. These moments can define you if you let them, but it's up to you to make that choice. As your English teacher, I have tried to give you life lessons through literature in class. Some of you may remember Crispin, the orphan boy who literally had his entire life turned upside down when his mother died and he was declared a wolf's head for reasons unknown to him. Could he have given up and turned himself in? Sure, but that would have been the end of his story. He would have never become Bear's apprentice and turn out eventually to save Bear's life by risking his own. He made choices that guided his life and turned a dire situation into a happy outcome. Perhaps you enjoy Liddy's story. Again, Liddy's entire life gets turned upside down. All she wants to do is to get her family back to their farm, together. She endured hardships, including revealing to the reader the treacherous working conditions of factory life during the American Industrial Revolution, and lack of empathy she received from employers. But in those tough times, she learned skills that would make her more confident. She learned how to read and write and eventually went to college. And the farm? Well, I'm hoping she stayed true to her promise to marry Luke once she had made her own way in the world. Some of you may remember Jay Gatsby and his inability to get past his past, which eventually led to his own demise, or Hamlet, who had a chip on his shoulder, and well, it didn't turn out very well for anyone in that family. Finally, let me remind you of Chris McCandless. the only non-fictional character in my examples today. Chris, too, had circumstances in his life that were less than ideal, but once he was able to go out into the world and make of his life what he wished, I believe that is when he lived his true life. He turned lemons into lemonade. He took something sour and sweetened it up. He had adventures that suited his life, though no one else could understand it. He left, he left imprints on the lives he came into contact with, even mine, and possibly even yours, even though we never had the chance to meet him. Your idea of an adventure might not be to hike out into the wilderness to survive off the land, but there is something inside of you that you really want to achieve. Maybe it was to make it to today, that point where you would get your diploma and be able to go out into the world. Some of you might not know what that something is yet. Some of us have lots of somethings we want to achieve. But let me tell you this, no matter where you go or what you do, at the end of the day, you need to answer to you. You are the captain of your ship now. Sure, you may still need to seek out advice or an answer to a higher power, but you are going to be making choices that can make your life sweet or sour. It has been a pleasure to see you all become the young people I see before me today. We have missed the last few months together, but you still have a lifetime ahead of you. As Henry David Thoreau once said, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. I wish all of you a happy, productive, and successful future, whatever that may bring.
Well, there's nothing like a gentle rain on a Sunday morning. Lord, please keep it gentle. I'd like to now recognize our seniors graduating with honors. Seniors, graduates, please stand, and you can remain standing till the end of this. First, summa cum laude, graduates with a GPA of 95 or higher. Murphy John. And Jackson Faulkner. Next is magna cum laude, graduates with a GPA of 93 to 94.9. Ellen Appleby and Hannah Goldberg. Next is cum laude, graduates with a GPA of 90 to 92.9. Samantha Marion, Brandon Vancelo, Haley Bentley, Liliana Zona, Ariana Zona, Amanda Richardson, and Amelia Dickens. Next is honored graduates. Graduates with a GPA of 88 to 89.9, Lily Faust, Clayton Pollock, Caitlin Cornish, Madison Fries, Alexis Hayward, Chamberlain Botter, and Aaliyah Reed, sorry. Very well done, graduates. Okay, our next step in this presentation is to present the diplomas. What we're going to do, and we might wait a few minutes to see if it settles down a little bit, but we're going to start in that corner with the A's. The students are going to stay in their seats, and we're going to work our way around this way. Okay? And could the advisors please come to the front?
You guys okay? Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, it looks like it's going to pass.
They probably want to see. Hi, families. So it's looking like it's gonna pass in about 10 minutes. So we can either keep going, or we can get in our cars and wait for 10 minutes so you can actually be out there when your children are getting the diplomas. If you wanna keep going, yell, or if you wanna wait. We're gonna keep going then. Here we go.
I read first, you read the first one.
Yep. I'm waiting. Anastasia Adams Compton. Abigail Alger. Ellen M. Appleby. Damian Arnold. Shaylin Austin. Jackson R. Faulkner. Shaden J. Barber. Amanda Marie Bennett.
The person's name, I have to run to give my daughter her diploma, so you have to grab this umbrella from me and just phone this. I'll let you know. I'll be back.
Haley May Bentley. Chamberlain S. C. Barter. Ethan Bond. Dakota E. Broughton Carr. Mary W. Cabot. Dylan J. Carmona. Kyle T. Champion. Brianna J. Charette. Caitlin August Cornish. Yeah. Mackenzie Ann Coyle. Morgan T. Crane. Blake A. J. DeLong. Michael Joseph Delzell II. Cameron E. DeMarco. Amelia Emily Dickens. Lily S. Faust. Madison Freeze. Hannah Reed Goldberg. Elijah W. Griffin. Alexis Noel Hayward. Rena L. Hovenkamp.
Two trips, I'm done.
Murphy Helen John.
Mine, number 3 already?
Shelby Marlene Campmitch. Faith Marie Kashella. Paige Kastenhuber. Zachary P. Kelly. Matthew Kenyon. Skylar Isabel King. Samantha Marion. Christian McMillan. Violet Mary Meager. Riley M. Meeks. Jameson M. Pepson. Clayton William Pollock. Aaliyah J. Reed. Relier. Amanda J. Richardson.
Hold it. I guess you hold it, because I'm gonna run over to my daughter. Just this way.
Yasmina Maria Rivera. Julia Rogers. Tristan Sesnick. Tanner R. Sherry. Jonathan G. Sicardi. Thomas Smalzer. Taylor M. Stagg. Thane M. Stamberger. Nicholas Tedeschi. Brandon Vanslow. Trinity J. Wadsworth. Justin Weeks.
Yep. What are you gonna do?
Kaylee N. West. Ronald J. Wheeler. Tia K. Woodard. Ariana E. Zona. Liliana R. Zona.
After that.
Congratulations, class of 2020. On behalf of Tara and myself, We thank you for allowing us to be your student advisors.
We're good. We're good. Hello again, everyone. To quote another poet, Jerry Garcia, what a long, strange trip it's been. I got a whole bunch of thanks, but I'm going to make it a little bit longer because that was just perfect. I loved it. So, I'd like to thank all the parents here and the guardians. If it wasn't for you folks, your students and graduates wouldn't have made it here. And your dedication is utmost appreciated by me and our staff. Thank you very much. Another huge thanks to our advisors, Mrs. Stagg and Mrs. Dickens, and our student co-advisor, Mrs. Northrup. Thank you very much. To all our wonderful teachers and counselors for helping us get through this time. I'd like to, I'm going to pick on one person here, maybe a couple. I'm going to pick on Mr. Green real quick. Mr. Green came in here last September, he started out, and I know he helped a lot of you guys get through this year and these last few months. And he came in and showed us what thinking on your feet means, what a great work ethic means. We need to give him a big hand, please. Special thanks to Mr. Turkin and Mrs. Perry for the musical help, and for Mrs. Butter for helping to secure the sound and photography company. Thank you very much. Thanks to Mrs. Smalzer and Bob Schultz for taking the time to offer their photographic skills. We really appreciate that. And we got Charlie here from BOCES. Thank you. Miss Dresser, Miss Butler, and Miss Flanders for putting up with me every day. That's an order as tall as I am, so thank you very much. Special thanks go out to Sound on Sound Audio, for John Ryan and Dave Burbank Photography, and our great CTS department. That you guys put this together really in a quick fashion, and it's so good. Thank you very much. I have to mention our wonderful Buildings and Grounds Department. Thank you very much, everybody, for getting this set up. And finally, to Mr. Zielinski and our board. Mr. Zielinski, I just want to thank him for trusting people to get things done one way or the other, and that's what we did, so I appreciate that. Okay, I just got a few quick words. I'll make it quick, but sitting before you are a small but mighty group of young people who are excited about their future. We have graduates who will go to college of various types and some who will go directly into the workforce. I know that all of these graduates will become productive members of society, some hopefully staying in our beautiful corner of the world. Now for your students. For those of you who have a clear path, congratulations on that. For those of you who don't quite know yet, like most of us, keep believing in yourself, even when the path is rough. The challenge of having faith in your own abilities can over to Caitlin Cornish, our senior class president. Would the students please stand? Now, after we do this and we present the class is going to do one final dry victory lap. This way. Okay? All right, Caitlin, go ahead.
Tradition requires the turning of the tassel from the right side of a senior's cap to the left side. This signifies completion of all diploma requirements and the official end of the graduation ceremony. Please turn your tassel. Congratulations to the South Seneca class of 2020.
I now present to you the South Seneca class of 2020.